So, welcome to the last day of 2017. Um, I apologize if this shirt is kind of really creepy and weird. I'm wearing it inside out because I thought it'd be kind of cool. Um, just to have a different perspective. Usually it's red versus white. Anyway, I didn't want to do a video at first. I am going to be going out in a little bit. Go listen to some music. Um, get my hairstyle going here. But anyway, I thought I'd give a quick message for the end of the year and to start off 2018 right. I will be reading from Isaiah 61, verse 1 to 3, which is in the Old Testament, and also from Hebrews 7 in the New Testament, verses 23 to 28. And I just thought that, it kind of weighed on my heart that I wasn't going to do a video today, but then I decided at the last minute to kind of do that. I want to wish everybody that's a subscriber a good new year and to have an even better 2018. And I will also put down the verses in the description so that you guys can also look up the word. I will be reading from New International Version, like usual. Isaiah 61, 1 to 3. The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom for the captives, and release from darkness the prisoners, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all who mourn, provide for those who grieve in Zion, to bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes, the oil of joy instead of mourning, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. They will be called oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of his splendor. Isaiah was one of the Old Testament prophets. Oh no, let's see, I froze. Okay, I froze for some reason. So basically, Isaiah 61, 1 to 3 was, the prophet was saying that the Spirit of the Lord is on him. He's been anointed to proclaim news to the poor, to bind up the brokenhearted, and instead of feeling like everything's hopeless, oh, I froze again. Instead of feeling like everything's hopeless, and that you just have a spirit of despair, it's more encouraging to put on, the oil of joy and garment of praise and a crown of beauty. And I just thought that's very, very uplifting. And then Hebrews 7, verse 23 to 28. Now there have been many of those priests since death prevented them from continuing in office, but because Jesus lives forever, he has a permanent priesthood. Therefore, he is able to save completely those who come to God through him, because he always lives to intercede for them. Such a high priest truly meets our need, one who is holy, blameless, pure, set apart from sinners, exalted above the heavens. Unlike the other high priest, he, referring to Jesus, does not need to offer sacrifices day after day, first for his own sins and then for the sins of the people. He sacrificed for their sins once for all when he offered himself. For the law appoints as high priests men in all their weaknesses, but the oath, which came after the law, appointed the Son, who has been made perfect forever. This is one core thing about Christianity, is that Jesus is a priest that meets all our needs. No human priest, no human bishop, no human person can meet everything that we require. And this is why a lot of Christians believe in Jesus. I want to encourage anybody who is unchurched, anybody who's fallen away from the church, to look in your local phone book. Maybe go to a different services, Methodist, Presbyterian. Find a community of people that you want to be around. Maybe meet one-on-one with somebody from that church. Maybe see what kind of activities or public events they have going on to maybe get involved and learn more about what their particular church's mission is. Granted, there's so much division, but a truly healthy church is one that, has the right motives. They care about the community. They care about their members. They care about visitors. They get involved. It's not about, who has the most money. It's, try to start your 2018 in the right mindset. And it may take you a while to find a church that you feel embodies what you think it should. I mean, don't just lean on your own understanding, I guess, either. Maybe look online and see if there's any recommendations, local churches. I'm not gonna encourage any one particular faith over another. I'm more partial to Lutheran, of course, but I'm sure there's good communities in any particular faith, whether it's Presbyterian, Methodist, Baptist, First Assembly of God. There's so many different factions, so many different divisions. And yes, some of the churches have a main, mission or main core message, but, just I'm hoping that people can finish 2017 with a renewed hope in the future, for a better world, maybe just through being kind to others, learning about what's helpful in your community, and just realizing that it's Jesus that you need. Jesus is the connecting link to getting into heaven, to to having that salvation. It's not Jesus plus good works, or Jesus plus how much money is in your bank account, or how you're dressed, or the way you speak. I mean, even though these different versions of the Bible have, they have different versions, whether it's New International, King James, the message itself truly doesn't change. And the thing is, you have to test different, you have to research and test different faiths and different communities and see which church community is best for you. And I just hope that, even one of my subscribers, I hope, has come to accepting Jesus. It's definitely not going to be easy. If you want the good life 24/7 and you don't want to have any struggle, then, well, you're missing the point of what Christianity is about. I mean, if you want the easy way out, I just find that by having a faith and having a church community you can be part of, you feel more connected to your community, and you will have more hope versus just trying to go on your own, or leaning on your own understanding, or leaning on just some random philosophy out there that is really not going to bring you happiness. I mean, and really, Christianity is for everybody. I mean, there may be some contradictions within it, and that's not the point of my message today. That's something you have to maybe talk with a pastor about, or just look around in your community and maybe try to find out what would work for you and your family. So hopefully everything was clear, and hopefully I didn't keep on freezing. I'm going to wrap this up here because I got to get ready, finish getting ready. It's pretty cold out today, so I'm wearing lots of layers. And yeah, I wish I could have had a little bit better video today. I think my camera is kind of potentially getting weird. Anyway, I will wrap that up, and thank you for tuning in today. Have a very wonderful 2018, and we'll see what kind of content I'll have in this next year here. Haven't really worked anything out specifically. And thanks for watching.